Everyone's seen this classic clip of Rachel Maddow from a couple of years ago, where she tried to debate the wage gap, and let's just say it did not end well for her.
Women in this country still make 77 cents on the dollar for what men make. So if women don't make less than men?
Actually, if you start looking at the numbers, Rachel, there are lots of reasons for that.
Wait. Well, don't tell me the reasons are. Do women make less than men for doing the same work?
No, because...
Wow. Okay.
Well, for example, men work an average of 44 hours a week. Women work 41 hours a week. Men go into professions like engineering, science, and math that earn more. Women want more flexible
professions. Listen, this is not a math is hard.
No. Yes, it is, actually.
No, it isn't.
Well,
No, listen.
All right, let Rachel frame it, though, the way
Rachel,
right now,
laid it out.
women are making 77 cents on the dollar for what men are making.
But that's not true. If so,
all right, let Rachel make her point.
Every greedy businessman in America would hire only women, save 25%. And I love how passionate you are. I wish you were as right about what you're saying as you are passionate about it. I really do. For example, may I share one fact with you? When you look at, for example, single women working in America today between the ages of, I think, 40 and 64, who makes more, men or women, on average? Men make $40,000 a year. Women make 47. When you take out the marriage factor, look at some economics.
Sadly, feminists never learn, as evidenced by the plethora of videos across the internet of them getting brutally owned. And honestly, if it weren't so funny, it would be sad, because how can one hang on to such an illogical ideology after all these lashings?
What do you bring to the table?
I'm not going to answer this question. This is just something that I wouldn't answer in a date. I'm not going to answer here.
Fine.
I'm not going to answer how many books I've read.
Okay, what do you expect men to bring to the table?
Integrity, clarity, consistency, strong connection to divinity, not necessarily religion, but some kind of purpose-based lifestyle.
So what is the female equivalent of that?
The same.
Then why wouldn't you just say that at the table when he asks you?
These women are delusional. Like this one commentator said, she brings nothing but has a whole list of what she expects. Here's another one. They avoid the question because they know they bring nothing, so they divert focus. And this, comedy gold. If this Betts was asked to name 10 books, the first 7 she mentions would be Harry Potter 1, 7.
What's like your type?
I like low-key. I like introverted. I like feminine. I don't like girls who party or club or anything like that. I like girls who have some substance, some depth. They like to do things like we can kick it in the crib all day.
Would you fuck her?
Would I fuck her? No.
Because I did porn.
Because you did porn, and
even if it was like with a condom.
No.
Really? Dude, have you seen my vagina? You haven't, but like it's on Google, but like it's nice.
I don't dispute that, but I wouldn't fuck you.
Why?
I just can't. It's just a turn off for me.
As one commentator pointed out, her asking about a condom, as if that would make it acceptable, is the current state of feminism. And of course, nothing is funnier than when women get humbled quickly. Watch how she makes this a male versus female issue, because that's the only thing feminists know how to do.
Yeah, she's the one.
Oh, by far.
2,
3.
Thanks.
Well,
I would say 3 and then 4.
3.
Not saying you don't have a personality, but I'm like...
Oh, I'm 5 again.
So this is final? This is final.
You go over there, and then like just shift down. Could you switch with her?
I switch her and her. You go over there. All right.
Oh, those two. Okay. All right.
And then you over there. You switch. Yeah, that's pretty much.
We're gonna get ripped a new one.
I don't want to be the pointer here.
Guys are not afraid to be more blunt. They were straight up, hey, you're attractive, you're not. But girls were like, I don't want to be rude, you know, we're all beautiful in our own way.
Well, I was at 5, and now I'm here, so I'm like, thank you. I don't know, it's very interesting, I feel.
I think when I think of a male viewing me as attractive or not versus a female, it's definitely different. Because in a male setting, judging me, I knew that was gonna happen. Like, I'm not stupid. So like, I'm aware of how others view me. I was surprised at them placing me at the bottom, but
it's an evil world we live in.
I think men want an emotional outlet when they come home. Do you know what? Today's days, I'm just gonna say it. Be his mother. Be his mother.
This is the most delusional shit I've ever heard in my life. You are describing a child.
But if you keep giving me problems, I'll try and fix and fix and fix.
Well, the first problem is coming home and crying to you in the first fucking place. What the hell are you gonna do about it?
Not crying like that, but I mean...
Emotional outlet? A man's job is to be the mountain that a woman's emotional waves crash into. If he needs you to be strong enough to go to work the next day, you need to find a new man, or find a man in general.
But then that leads into toxic masculinity, doesn't it?
Cool. So, how about he keeps him to himself and maybe talks to his colleagues at work about fixing the problem, not coming home like a little bitch to his wife. If he can't make her feel safe, truly feel safe, you think him coming home and telling you about his problems at work is going to make you feel safe and protected? He's supposed to be the fucking hero. He's supposed to have charge of the situation. Coming home and crying to you like a little bitch is going to do nothing but dry your pussy up. I'm telling you right now, you're wrong.
And finally, something from Pearl.
What's better, a girl that's not damaged or a girl that is?
I understand what I do understand what you're saying, but say if you got married and then a guy damaged you within that marriage, even though you've only slept with that person, you would still be damaged.
Right, but there are problems, not other people's problems, and the issue is like you're bringing other people's problems into your relationship.
Yeah, which is then why you would need to go away and work on yourself.
No, which is why you should have less partners before you get married. Which is why we should try to remain as pure as possible before we get married. Like, why would you want more experience before getting married?
I do.
Why would you? Like, what value does that bring to a husband?
I've just thought, you know, like that time when you're little, oh, you have to kiss a lot of frogs before you get your prince.
Very true.
I think that's a bad saying. I think that's very misleading.
But that's what we've grown up on, though. So that's when I'm saying, as girls, I personally wasn't told by anyone, oh, if you sleep with a lot of people, your value as a woman's going to go down. If I was told that,
Do you think that a father figure has an important role in that?
To be fair, yeah, actually, maybe. So? But then my mum didn't say that either.
But women, we know this on some level because the first thing you do when you don't like a girl is you call her a whore. Maybe not you personally, but you know women do that. So I think we know on some level that purity is important to men.
I don't think when you're 16, 17, though. I don't think you think about that at all. At all.
Did you guys have no guidance from your parents?
No, my mum didn't talk about sex with me at all. Like
Does your dad in your life?
Yeah, both parents.
And they never spoke to you about sex ever?
Never.
Maybe they should.
I do think they should have, definitely, because I'm not saying that I would go back and change things, because I do feel like even through breakups and bad breakups, from the other side and the end of the tunnel, you become a better person anyway. Because I feel like
I think you become a worse person.
As a human, being a human on the planet, having a human experience, they say that to have a full experience as a human, you have to go through ups and downs. That's not just in relationships, that's experiences in general.
Yeah, so you should go through them with your husband.
But why?
True. I think that's different between men and women.
I don't get that. But I would rather go through, I'm not on about just relationships, but as an experience, I would rather go through that on my own. So then when I'm with my husband, I've already learned all of that.
It's not good enough, bro. It's not good enough.
No, I agree with you, Ashley.
But why would you not want to know?
Listen, let's agree on this.
Let me land.
Go on.
As an individual on the planet, as an individual going through your own life, surely you would want to know everything about yourself, everything that triggers you, everything that you've learned from, and all of that, and then have a husband that you can build even more on.
You're not going to go wrong.
Because why would you want to be in a marriage not knowing yourself?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, why would you want to do that?
Yeah, but from the dawn of time, like from the ancient times, girls have gotten married at a young age. Yeah,
I don't agree with that, though.
They didn't need that at that young. They didn't get married at 30. Girls got married at 16, 17, 18.
That was just something that just happened. Like, things happen.
From the whole of from ages ago. It's a new thing to get married at 30.
But maybe sometimes they didn't actually have a choice.
Yeah, but it's not that. It was a tradition. Sorry about that. Tradition to get married at 80, 60, 70. Tradition for everyone across the world, even England.
But why do we have to follow it?
Because it's on our DNA.
I'll give you, because we look at what works, and like let's look at the outcomes. Are women happier waiting to get married? Right? The average age of first marriage is 31. 100 years ago, it was around 20, 21, something like that. And women are more on antidepressants. We're more depressed than ever. We're on what? Tinder? Our average body count is like what? 8, 10? And like, I genuinely think it's probably higher than that if we're being honest. We're not happy. Women are not happy waiting to get married and then getting married.
If you could eliminate one thing from the world, what would you eliminate?
And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.